Hola!
Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to Freedom Homestead, our Monday night live show. As always, I'm Jack,
And I'm Tangie.
and we're glad you're with us.
Yes, we are. Very glad you're here.
And so we're going to give a few minutes. We've already got
10.
a couple people, 10 people watching, and we're going to
thank
give a few minutes for everybody else to roll in. We'll try to say hi to you. Man, we always miss a few, and we're sorry about that.
Yeah, we try though. And there's Mandy. Hi, Mandy. We were just in a live chat together just a few moments ago. Another ad. What? Oh, there's flip-flops in the garden. I was just talking to flip-flops.
What happened?
Amanda said, ugh, another ad.
An ad popped up on ours?
I guess so.
Really?
Hey, Mandy.
I don't know why.
I don't either.
It's been kind of busy because about an hour ago,
We had two live streams.
we had
going
two
on at
live
the same
streams
time.
going on. We were watching.
I was watching Sutton's Days.
Yeah, and I was watching the Stivers Homestead.
And we were kind of like listening back and
We were
forth.
trying to catch them both at the same
Yeah.
time, so it was kind of crazy. And then we had to get ready for our show.
Now, do you pronounce your name Brianna or Brianna? So I want to say Brianna, but I'm not sure. Hey, Myrna.
Bro Farms. Myrna,
Hey,
Mandy?
Bro Farms. That is Cecil
is that
and
Becky?
Leah.
Yeah.
And there is 1870s
1870s,
Homestead,
hello.
our friends Todd and Rachel. And they are also part of our amazing mod squad.
I saw them chatting a while ago on the Stivers too.
Yes. Hi, Amara. And hello, Lisa. An ad always pops. I'm sorry about that.
Huh.
With an A like an apple, so Brianna. Very cool. Okay, good deal. Oh, there's the hesitant homesteader. Hello. Thank you for being here. And Patricia in Louisiana. And Homestead Remembrance.
Homestead Remembrance.
How was our first day of school? It was good.
Yes.
It was very
Today
good.
we started school. We homeschool, so today we got it all started. I kind of like how we got it started.
I do too.
Yeah.
We started our morning with a devotional and a prayer, but last night Parker had burned some boxes and had thrown a
Well,
log on the fire.
He had a campfire going.
And it was still going this morning, so we gathered around it. and
Well, the
had
coals
our-
were still hot enough.
Yeah.
So I put some more wood on it,
Thank
and I
you,
got it
Cheryl.
started back. So we went outside and sat around the campfire, or our fire pit.
Yeah, yeah.
We sat around the fire pit and we had a devotional and we had prayer, and then you went over kind of the
Our
schedules.
The schedule, or
and
the routine.
Yeah, the routine, the daily routine.
Yeah.
Kind of,
I tried to film some of it, but we were busy,
Yeah.
and so I didn't get a whole lot filmed. But yeah, I shared our routine, which is subject to change. All of you homeschool mamas know how that goes.
and then we went and, well, then you had to get your pictures made
Yes.
of the kids.
Aunt Jenny Marie said hello from outside Bowling Green, Kentucky. Another Kentucky friend.
Hey, yeah, and you're not very far away from us.
No. Hey, there's Amby. But yeah, so it was fun doing the.
There's
doing
our
the-
new 8th grader.
Yeah, it was fun doing the campfire thing. I really enjoyed it. I wouldn't
Yeah,
mind
did you
doing it
like how
again.
school started this morning outside around the fire pit? Had a little devotional.
With some coffee. Well, I had coffee. Nobody else. I think Emily. Did Emily take her hot chocolate out there? I
I
don't
came
remember.
in and got a cup of coffee afterwards.
Yeah.
And then I weed eated for about 2 hours.
I know, and it was hot outside. Like today was supposed to be really hot, but early this morning it wasn't that bad.
I got
Hey, Edwards
I
Homestead.
got all the weed eating done. Well, we did our stuff that morning. They come back inside and started school. I weed eated and weed eated and weed eated, and then I did some more yard work. And I got all that done before 9 o'clock this morning because today was just insanely hot here. Very
Yeah.
hot.
Let's see. Brianna said first day of homeschool can always be challenging. Ours was last Monday. Went from teaching 3 to 5 this year. Woo! Yeah, that would be challenging. Hello, Australia. Ooh, Georgia. Dee Dee said from Moreland, Georgia. I am originally from Georgia. I am a Georgia girl.
And Hesitant Homesteader says works in Bowling Green, Ohio.
Yeah, it's funny because I have an uncle that is from Ohio, and he married my aunt like a few years ago. And he asked where we were from, and we said that we were near Bowling Green, and he said, "Really?" Because he goes, "I'm from Lima." I was like,
We don't know where
"Lima?
that is.
What's Lima?" And then I realized he thought I meant Bowling Green, Ohio,
Yeah.
and I was like, "No, we're not in that part." But anyway, hey, Jump Off A. Oh, hey.
Peace and Pantry.
Hello from Scotland, the land of the kilt. Yes, that is our. That's where our ancestors are from. My maiden name is actually
Australia.
Bryson.
We got people watching from Australia and Scotland.
Yep, that's pretty cool.
And Bowling Green, Ohio.
Oh, and there's a whole picture.
And
Aw.
everywhere in between.
Sorry to hear that your baby's sick. Okay, Lisa's from north of Bowling Green, Ohio. Oh, you're is it Chuck? Is that your name? Because I met
Who are you talking about?
Hesitant Homesteader's hubby.
Oh.
We met at the Hootenanny, and he saw my "I Eat Local Because I Can" shirt. Oh, Ben. Okay, so you're
This one right here.
you're the sister's husband then, right? Because I think I met.
We got a lot of favorable comments about this shirt.
We did.
People really liked it, so we need to get a bunch more printed. They're on our link. If you look up our links on our Facebook and Instagram pages, they're for sale. But we need to get some printed, so when we kind of travel, some of these meetups we want to go to, maybe we need to have a few on hand when we go.
Yeah.
And you like your shirt too. today.
Yes, my friend Courtney that we go to church with actually made this for me. It says "Teaching My Tribe," and then she made one for our daughter. Our daughter started her senior year today, and she likes the show Friends. So I ordered a shirt. It says seniors, but it looks like the Friends logo, and then it says the one where they graduate, and then 2020.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's craziness. Let's see. Boykins, Virginia, blink and you'll miss us. Yeah, it's funny because that's my hometown where I grew up was super tiny, but now like every time we go back and visit,
Flip Flop.
they keep adding on to it. It's crazy.
Flip Flops in the Garden says they bought one with this saying. I'm assuming this saying.
Oh, with the 8 local
At the Rural King in Harrisburg, Illinois.
Oh.
But on the jar here, it's got our Freedom Homestead logo. So
Yeah.
I know we like that saying. You love it. You kind of come up with it on our shirt. We also have we have that cool American flag, Freedom Homestead.
Yeah, we have I like our Freedom Homestead.
It's actually
shirt.
my favorite because I really love that shirt.
Aw, yeah. Peace and Pantry said her last baby graduates in 2020 also. Aw, I sure hope your baby feels better. My goodness. Hey, there's Max. Max, I'm gonna go ahead and throw you that wrench that you so kindly offered to
Yeah.
take. Okay.
And he's like, I was only going to be on here for a minute.
Well, that was no. Misty actually sent me a message and said if
Oh,
we
okay.
needed more, that they
Well,
would be
we
happy
really
to help.
appreciate
So
it.
yes, so be sure, friends, if you have not checked out Max Happy Homestead or let's see who else was on here. 1870s Homestead. All of our mods are just amazing.
We have some amazing moderators.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
There's
Loved Emily's shirt. Yeah, yeah. I know Leah from Bro Farms. Did you turn 30 this year? And she's a huge Friends fan, and so she had a really cool like cake, Friends cake, and everything. It was awesome.
trying to read these.
Let's see.
So
Oh my goodness.
that was the big thing, really. Is
31,
we started
okay.
school today,
Yes.
and then I did a lot of stuff outside,
Uh-huh.
and then I had to go into town and pick up a few things. I'm trying to get organized. We're trying to get your pantry ready because it is canning season.
It is canning season. Yep.
And when you can all your stuff, you got to have a place to put it.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, that's I was really excited when he put those shelves down there. So I'm looking forward to filling them up. Oh, and I know something we can talk about because I posted it on Instagram. A lot of y'all saw that we scored a big 5-gallon bucket
Oh,
of apples.
know where this is going.
But they're rotten.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
They were what?
Rotten.
They were rotten
They were
in the
rotten.
middle. I mean, they had some bug damage on the outside.
Hey, Food Forest.
But
Permaculture.
hey, Food Forest. But yeah, I really thought that they would be okay. You know, I mean, I knew I was okay. I knew I'm gonna have to cut away some
Yeah.
bad spots, but no big deal. I mean, the apples hadn't been sprayed, so I was excited about that. I'm not kidding you guys. Like, I went through the whole hassle of washing all of the apples and then peeling them. And then when I started cutting the bad parts out, I was like, how far down does this damage go? And all the way to the core. And then once I cut in the middle, it was like, if this is the apple and this is the core, like this much of it was rotten.
Hey, Aaron.
And there wasn't enough to use. So I just went ahead and we actually gave all the apples to our farm neighbor over here, and they gave them to their pigs. But
Yep.
I was very, very disappointed.
Oh, the pigs loved them.
Yeah. Hey, Aaron.
What do you need, buddy?
Pickled bacon. I was wondering if we could pickle, if that is a possibility.
To pickle bacon?
He's-
Pickle bacon.
I don't
Nah,
think so.
I don't think that would. I mean, I love bacon. I don't think I would want to pickle bacon.
I mean,
Yeah.
it'd be gross, but
Bacon doesn't last that long.
No.
It would be eaten before you could pickle it.
Yes.
Doesn't sound good.
But I did what I was managed to salvage from those apples. I got probably about a quart, and I made some applesauce, and it's hanging out in the fridge. But yeah, it was very disappointing. Yes, pickled bacon does sound awful.
Back to the canning. I was noticing while I was cleaning this morning, you've got a lot of canning jars. But did you ever talk or mention the old jars, the old ball jars that we got? I think you're going to use those more for decoration, aren't you? You're not going to use those to can. You know these old ball jars
Oh.
that we got back here.
Yeah, I'm
those
not
are
gonna
so
use
cool.
those for canning because they're way too old and they've been out in a barn.
Yeah. But they're just
I've
it's cool to
They're
see
cool.
those old jars.
I used them for a vase, and I just use them up on the shelf. I'm not gonna
I think you had
put those on a
at one
cannon.
time. Didn't you have some beans, some dry beans? And
not
some
in
rice
the not in the old
Oh,
ones.
you
I
didn't.
didn't.
Okay, it was different ones.
Yeah. Let's see. You might get arrested around here for abusing bacon.
Heaven,
Exactly.
Heaven's Gates Cherry Farm saying hey.
Well, hey
Hello.
there. Let's see. Raining here in Melbourne. Hey, Miss Andrea.
Amy Beth.
Well, hi there.
We still got people coming in, and that's awesome.
Yes, it is. Let's see. Cotton balls in the bathroom. Yeah, I'm actually, I'm using one of those old ball jars to put my dishwasher tabs in because it looks pretty.
never mind. I think
Okay.
I lied.
Okay. But yes, we did have a first great day of school. It's, my brain is absolute mush right now. I got up really early this morning. I went to bed later than usual last night, and then I kept waking up thinking, it's first day of school, and then go back to sleep. First day of school, go back to sleep. But yeah,
I made the bad mistake yesterday of taking a nap that afternoon, and so then last night I could not get to sleep.
really.
It was, I mean, I went to bed at a reasonable time, and I laid there. I know it was at least 1:30, and I'm just laying there. I'm thinking I might as well go up and start weed eating.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a couple of questions that I saw Brianna had asked, and I think Mandy had also asked about our car situation. And we did get a new vehicle. So yeah, it's nice. I mean, we've already taken 2 trips in it, and it runs
Yeah.
very, very well. We're very happy with it. Just not excited about having a car payment again. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. And then, well, there's Tim Beverly. How are you,
Hey,
sir?
Tim.
And also, Jump Off A, thank you so much for being here and for
Yes.
moderating and just for being you, because you're awesome.
Max Happy Homestead says, don't forget to give a thumbs up. And we do appreciate that because YouTube uses that to, if you get a lot of thumbs up, I think they use that as an algorithm to kind of refer it to other people to watch it.
Porsche. No, we ended up getting a, what is it? It's a Nissan
Yeah, that's a nice
Pathfinder.
family car.
It's a Pathfinder?
A Nissan Pathfinder.
Nissan Pathfinder.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a...
It feels like a tank, which is what I really like about it. It
Yeah.
feels very, very
It's big.
solid.
It's big.
Hey,
The whole
Jen.
family has lots of room in it, and that was really good. So hopefully it will last us many, many years.
Let's see. Brianna also asked if we are using a set curriculum. Yes and no. We mostly use Abeka, and our daughter, who is a senior this year, she is taking. We're doing the independent study program through Abeka, so we're still in charge of issuing her diploma. We still keep all of her records, but she will stream the classes online.
Yeah.
So she's doing that for the core part of her studies this year, but then outside of that, we're doing Spanish with a program called Accelerate Spanish, and then I am actually going to be teaching her how to blog and market business online, which is that's what I do for a living, because she wants to be an entrepreneur. So she is taking business math, economics. She's taking a couple of Bible classes, and she's also, let's see, PE. But we're focusing everything on her entrepreneurial spirit. She's also going to be taking a food photography class this year through a website called udemy.com, UDEMY. And then
That economics class, the economics class that she was streaming today, I kind of watched quite a bit of it with her today, and it was very good. Watching what he was saying and how he was saying it, it made me really glad that we signed her up for that.
Yeah, and it's what's really cool about the economics class is it also has a supplemental portion of it that is personal finance. So I'm really, really excited about her taking that.
Hello to JT.
Yes.
Harmon.
Parker. And then also both of the kids, because we're focusing on leadership this year. Both of the kids are reading a book called Seven Habits of Highly Effective Teens, and then they have a workbook that they're going through. And then Parker, his core subjects are also with Abeka, but we're also adding a couple of other things to it as well. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Independent study through Rebecca. Yeah, I really, really like doing that. At first, Emily was wanting to get an accredited high school diploma through Rebecca, but honestly, it was like we're handing over our freedom to someone else, and I was just like, if we do that, it's going to prevent us from following our interests, which is what we've been about the whole time. We're a very interest-led homeschool. And so just doing it that way, doing the independent studies,
We kind
a
of
lot
did a
more
compromise
freeing.
where
Yeah, we really, really like it. Well, hey, Dutch, what's up, man?
Dutch is here.
Yeah.
Keeping it Dutch. Oh man.
Thanks for being here.
You also saw some of your beans sprouting up today.
Yeah.
Fall garden update.
Yes. Okay, so we planted some in our fall garden, and I planted the not lima, the
Blue?
Roma,
Oh,
the
wow.
Roma bush beans, and they are sprouting up pretty good for me. And then my turnip greens have sprouted up, and then the zucchini has also started to sprout. So yeah, I'm still waiting on my butternut squash and my scarlet runners. I don't think they've sprouted
So
yet.
I didn't know you planted more zucchini.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah. And we hopefully
Jennifer,
we
hey!
will definitely have that window where we can grow it all again. I mean, it was, some of it grew really fast this spring when we planted it. So hopefully we'll be able to get a really good harvest, a second harvest out of this.
Yep. Let's see. I gave lots of music links,
What?
etc. Piano books. Links. Oh, to Shakima, as her kids are doing music for their homeschool, may help them with some online lessons. if they
Dutch
need
says,
help.
what is
That
your favorite
awesome.
thing to grow?
Thanks, Misty. Well, I don't know if it's so much my favorite thing to grow as it is my favorite thing to eat, and that is the tomatoes. That is probably my most favorite thing. That and green beans and okra to eat out of the garden. But
I think for-
tomatoes, you just can't
Yeah.
beat a homegrown
Yeah.
tomato.
Well, the cucumbers too.
Well, there's Luke. Hey, Luke. Thanks for being here. Tim said weeds.
Am I growing?
That's
No.
funny.
Luke Marion?
You like growing squash?
Hey,
yeah?
my gardener. Good to have you with us.
Yeah, I think channels maybe that reach a certain esteem, their names are grayed out in live chat, so that's pretty cool. Oh, Max Happy Homestead. Aiden says hi to Parker.
Hello.
Aiden says hi. Yeah. I was gonna say I really like growing peppers, and especially jalapenos.
Oh yeah, we do like
I
to eat
love
jalapenos.
the jalapenos. I did a quick video the other day because I picked a super red jalapeno, and I was like, I wonder how hot this is compared to all the others. And so I picked it and I ate it right out there in the garden. And that was a bad mistake. That was a bad mistake. And I did film it, and I asked her if we should load it and let people watch, and she was just like, probably not. I was just like, sometimes people like to see stuff like that.
If you guys
but-
want to see him eat a hot pepper, let us know.
it
I was
was-
just like, no. But
I like spicy food. I'm not too good at handling hot stuff.
Dutch said, eat one now.
Eat one now.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have any we don't have any out there that hot. Everything out there right now is green. It's normal. This one was bright red. And
Oh, everybody's saying do it now.
I've never had one that hot.
You want me to go out and see if I can
I've
find
eaten a habanero, and that seemed like it was hotter. I don't know what happened to that pepper.
Look, I will say this though. One of the funniest things that I've ever seen on YouTube is Rhett and Link eating those. What were they? Was it a ghost pepper they were eating?
It might have been a ghost pepper or the Carolina Reaper.
That was
Um,
hysterical.
And we do like to watch some funny YouTube channels that aren't Homestead related. Rhett and Link are one of them.
Yeah, so
yeah.
funny.
And-
Tim said, "Go, Parker, go."
And it actually was hot enough that it didn't give me the hiccups, but it did make me.
Yeah.
It did give me like instant heartburn.
Luke said, "Link, I've bitten the toe off Satan." Yeah, or bitten the toe of Satan.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, that was so
Yeah.
funny. If you don't know what we're talking about, just get on YouTube, look
Yeah.
up Rhett and Link, and I don't know if it's the
Yeah.
pepper challenge or what
Hot
they call
pepper,
it.
ghost
Oh, my
ghost
word.
pepper or something.
I
It was
took a-
so funny.
I took a big chunk bite out of one of the peppers, and
Oh
like,
yeah, he did.
I
That was
low-key like spicy things. Like I'm a big fan of spicy ramen. That stuff is really good.
Hey, Rockin' C.
But this pepper, it was hot. Like the side of my tongue, even after drinking a full glass of milk, it burned so bad.
So
It was
here,
so much
let me.
pain.
Okay, I'll just tell
I gave
you.
him a red banana pepper.
Oh,
And
yes.
then that was about a week or so ago. And then a couple days ago, I found that red jalapeno. And something about it when they turn red,
Yes. Well,
they
I
get
told
extremely
them.
hot.
He brought it in the house, the first one they found, and I said that is going to be very, very hot.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes a little bite out of it, and I'm like, no, why? Why would you do that? And then our daughter takes a little bite of it. I'm like, oh my goodness, I thought y'all were smarter than this. And then Parker comes in here and takes a huge And so I'm watching all of them like, "Ooh." I'm over here going, I am the smart one.
Yeah.
She did, yeah.
But yes, I am the exact same way.
Luke's quoting Rhett and Lake.
Flip-flops, I am the exact same way.
Like, you can take it. You're tough. You got your name on your hat.
I enjoy eating too much to purposefully put myself through pain. That does not make any sense to me.
It was a lot more painful than I was expecting. Milk helped very briefly, but I remember the one thing that helped the most was we had actually made tacos that night, and we still had a bowl of shredded cheddar cheese. That cheddar cheese, that shredded cheddar cheese, that helped more than any of the milk that I was drinking.
Craziness. Penguin Boy said, at some point I'm going to order a Carolina Reaper and powder it and mix it with my ramen and record myself eating it.
Well,
I hope you do, Scotty.
Well.
I hope you do.
bless your heart. Yeah, that's. I
Hey,
don't know. You
Maddie.
may regret that. My
No.
tongue hurt so bad. It was one of those where if I could just bite it off and spit it out,
Yeah.
I'd spit the whole tongue out.
No, for me, jalapenos, green jalapenos, that's about as spicy as I like it. I love jalapenos, but anything beyond that, no.
Well, some of the jalapenos we can pick and just eat them, and they don't seem hot at all.
Like it's such
Some of them are extremely mild, and then every once in a while you'll get one and oh, that's got some heat to it. So I wasn't really expecting it to be as hot as it was.
Luke said,
It caught me off guard.
Luke said, you know what helps eating a hot pepper the most? Eating a hotter pepper.
A hotter pepper.
No, thank you.
Give me your finger. Let me take your mind off that pain.
the thing of
Yeah.
the thing of peppers. It's like if it gets too hot, you spit it out. The pain doesn't go away.
No.
Like it doesn't.
No. I actually turned the camera off, and that last bite I spit out, the heat did not go away. The juices had already
Yeah.
taken its toll.
Dutch. Oh, no. You can't be doing that.
I'll be
No.
right back.
No, Parker. Don't you dare. Oh, my
Ah,
goodness.
keeping it
No.
Dutch.
So I'll eat it.
Dutch just wants some entertainment.
Oh, my
I'll eat it
goodness.
for $20.
Hey, no, you will not. Don't be one of those people.
Parker's like, sold.
Oh,
Doing it.
Send
gracious.
another
I'll tell you what, I will definitely upload that video.
Oh,
I got to now.
oh, great.
I got to now. I gotta upload that video. It's only like 2 minutes, and yeah. So,
Oh, Mandy said chocolate helps with the burn in your mouth. I've not heard that, but now I will say that
maybe
is
a
one
Oreo.
thing. One thing that's really good is I think they have it at Aldi. It's the chocolate bars that have cayenne pepper in it. That is really good. That is really, really good. Oh my goodness.
We had some homemade cheese several years ago.
It was good.
Homemade
It's really
cheese. It was habanero cheese.
Yeah.
It had habanero in it, and it was hot.
good. Hey,
It wasn't nearly like this pepper I ate out in the garden the
do
other
we
day.
still have those meat sticks?
No, those
Nope.
are gone. Hey, plain speaker. Let's see. Tim says I will get jalapeno business. Keto Country. Hello. First day of school went very, very well.
Yeah, Luke's asking too.
Yeah. First day of homeschool was good. I think Emily maybe was, what's the word? Not surprised, but I think her workload kind of gave her a rude awakening today. I was like, you sure are goofing off a lot for someone who's got so much work to do. But yeah, I think it's just going to be a matter of getting into a new groove.
I think they did pretty well for their first day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did pretty good.
Yeah. Well,
Pretty
Parker
good.
did really good. I'm very proud of Parker.
Parker did really good.
Because
Yeah.
Parker, okay, here's what's funny. When Parker went to public school, we always got notes that he was the class clown. Well, guess what? We homeschool. He is still the class clown.
Yeah, He can be in the class by himself, and he's cracking himself
And
up.
yeah, so so he has a harder time staying on task, but today he got all of his work done in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
2 hours.
And I mean, and like we went through a stack of things
I'm
today.
determined this year to do good.
Say it where they can hear it. Come on.
I think
We want it on record. Speak louder.
Yeah, say it. Say it where it's on record.
I am determined to do good this year. I've already set up a area in my room to do homework.
Yes.
I have done that
Yeah, you need to do that.
yet. Yeah. So I'm gonna really stay on top of my work and just
Yes. Yeah, Parker is.
good to
I mean,
hear.
like I said, we've always been a very relaxed homeschool, but Parker is very focused this year, and I'm not going to water that down or whatever.
No, it's awesome.
And like I said, I mean, our theme of the year is leadership, and I really, really want to
Yes.
see. I mean, Emily already is a leader, so we're just kind of sharpening her skill sets there. But yeah, Parker is starting to take some initiative, and we want to continue to encourage that.
Yes. And yes, boys will be boys. You're still all boys. He still loves going.
Very much.
I mean,
Boys will be boys.
what's it been? 90, 94 degrees here,
Mm-hmm.
and every day he's still out there at the fire pit building a fire.
Yeah.
Um,
And we're letting him.
I mean-
he hasn't sent off his eyebrows yet.
no,
So.
he
I've gotten
loves.
burned many times now.
Oh my goodness, Cindy!
Part of
I
it.
can't. I think you or Luke had mentioned that to her last year, and she has brought it up several times. And she's like I said. I mean, I am teaching her marketing and blogging for her senior year, as well as food photography. So
Thank you, Luke.
we'll see. I don't know how I feel about her living that far away, but we'll see.
Yeah, I still remember Luke talking about that, and Emily does too.
Yeah. Well, Emily loves them.
Yeah.
She loves y'all so much.
And she thinks a lot of you, and she was
Yeah.
so impressed with just your knowledge and your initiative.
Well, I'm gonna say if any of you folks, if you don't know Luke and Cindy and you don't know their backstory, if you want your kids to have someone to look up to, I mean, truly, the American dream, the
Yep,
working
I would
hard.
agree.
I mean, he was an entrepreneur since the time he was a child, and I mean, and he has a very successful business, and he works. They work very, very hard, and they're doing very well for themselves, and just really such an inspiration
Yeah.
for young people.
I will say we have driven an hour and a half to eat barbecue. We've driven over an hour and a half just to eat somewhere.
But it was worth
Sounds like we may have to drive
Yes.
8 hours for a pizza.
Bella Bola.
When's your grand opening?
Okay, so Luke, I know Luke will appreciate this because Luke is a big Office fan. Every time we see Bella Bola, Emily goes, "Da Bella da Ball," and I know you know exactly what I'm talking about. Da Bella da Ball.
By the
Anyway,
way-
so Bella Bola. That's what it makes us think of.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, now we only have to homeschool 2 children, so the Max, they're homeschooling all 5 of theirs.
Yeah.
The Homestead dad, Jeff, how many? He's got.
he has 6, and 1 is due today.
He's got 6. Oh yeah.
Their baby is due
Yeah,
today, which is
when-
maybe why he's not in
Yes,
the
he
chats
was-
right now. Prison Mike, Myrna knows.
By the way,
Awesome.
So we need to check on him and see if there's any updates. What, by the way?
Marley texted me and said that Samuel, their baby, is watching.
Oh, is he?
So he said to give me a.
So we got another
Aw,
friend watching, and
yes.
their little baby's watching. So
Aw,
awesome.
very cool. Hey, Samuel.
Keto country.
Let's see.
We
I was
have
gonna
good pizza
respond to
over
something.
here.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Kimberly, our economics course is from Abeka. It's not on the table here.
I moved a bunch of books to
Yeah, well,
to
I
get
think
this set up.
she had economics homework, so
You should see
that's
the
another thing too. Is we
piles
don't
of books we have right here.
we've not done homework but they have homework this
We've got
year.
piles of books here. And
So,
yeah,
but it's good
we
though.
got piles of books here.
All those are mine.
Well, yeah,
Those
a
are
lot
just
of
yours?
a lot of those are the teacher keys and
Yeah.
the quiz books and stuff. But
Oh, who's here? Bonterre.
oh, well, hey, Nanda.
Don't you think that we should?
I saw it on the phone and then it popped up on our laptop.
You should.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's right. Keto Country is homeschooling 6. They've got a nice sized crew over there too.
Yeah.
Let's see. My wife teaches 4 of our 5. The 2-year-old hasn't started yet, but it won't be long though. Meteorology unit is going great. Very, very cool.
Okay.
Have all 4 homeschooling this year. Love all the homeschoolers here today. I know, it's so
Yeah.
cool. Let's see if Emily or you, Tangie, have any questions on economics, let me know. Economics and business major over here. Yes,
Yes,
I know.
yes.
And that was
And
one
she's
thing.
focusing heavily on that this semester.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We got her signed up for an economics class, a financial. What is it?
Well, it's economics, but it has a supplemental program for personal finance.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really excited because we were looking at the community college that she wants to go to offers a small business degree. So it has some entrepreneurial courses along with economics and some other things. So everything that we're doing for her senior year is going to be a very, very gentle transition into community college. So
Did he ever say
really
when
excited
he's gonna
about that.
open, when his grand opening is?
I think he said sometime in September.
September.
What you need, bub?
We are having our grand opening sometime, this month or early September.
That's very exciting. Yep.
Do you deliver? Because we still want you to come visit.
Oh yeah. Let's see. And I didn't know. So Bella Bola, doesn't that mean? What does that mean? Is it beautiful bubble? Is that what you put
Something like
on
that.
Facebook?
Yeah, the bubble in the crust of
Yeah.
the pizza. They like a little crust. They like a little bubble.
I love homemade pizza.
Have you thanked the people for almost 30,000 subscribers?
Not today.
Not today.
Yeah, we're getting very close.
We
to
just
30,000.
went over the 27,000 subscribers, which just blows our mind.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so cool, and we've grown a lot within the past couple of weeks.
I never.
Can't thank you guys enough. And I know part of it is because other channels mention us.
Yes.
And I know the
Sty-
Lisa Sutton
Yeah.
and Stivers Homestead and probably several others that we're not aware of, but we're so grateful
Absolutely.
with the
Very
community.
awesome community.
I mean,
Yeah.
this community we just help each other out, and you guys have helped us greatly, and we're so appreciative
Absolutely.
of it.
Let's see, and I do agree. Personal finance should come with a copy of Dave Ramsey. We love Dave Ramsey.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Cassandra, for being here. Let's see, somebody else asked a question. Jennifer said, is Emily going to do any dual enrollment? Do they offer that there? They do. I don't know if we're going to do that or not.
What now?
Dual enrollment
For what?
for Emily, for community college.
Like now?
Well, yeah, or maybe like next semester. I don't know. I don't think we're.
I don't know. I know right now we've got a lot going on with her
Yeah.
right now. I don't want to overwhelm her
Right.
and make her.
I'm gonna say no because we haven't
Yeah.
really. I mean, I had thought about it, but we have not worked toward that. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna say probably not.
Probably don't fit in our budget right now either.
Yeah.
It's something
Definitely not in
we
the
gotta-
budget.
These are things we have to plan and prepare for. Which reminds me, talking about preparing for stuff. There's a gentleman that we're very close friends with who is into prepping or preparedness, and he's been tutoring me on some gadgets, and I am really excited. I want to try to figure out how from now till winter, I want to try to get a few things just here and there when I can without spending much money, but just batteries, battery chargers. He has solar chargers. He has little power inverters. Just the little things like that could really be useful in a time of need. He was showing me little makeshift stoves and a a cook pot that actually looks like a bag that you can carry and just fold it up flat, put in your backpack. So
We got 69
just
people.
the cool stuff that he's showing me. If I get those or work with those, I may do some reviews and let you guys in on some of those gadgets as well, because it kind of got me excited.
Yeah.
I'm all about that stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm all about you learning about it too.
Yeah, and I mean, most of our grandparents, they canned and they preserved their food because they did.
Right.
And they weren't preppers, but they prepared. If there was
Yeah,
a
they
food
were.
shortage, they were prepared for that.
Well, they were, yeah. I mean,
But that was life back then.
well, I was gonna say
Yeah.
that a lot of people, when they hear the term preppers, they think of like extremists that live in a bunker under the ground. But I'm sorry, prepping is a very wise thing for you and your family to do. You don't have to have a bunker, but
No.
you need to be prepared for anything. It could be a sickness, it could be a job loss, it could be a government shutdown, it could be
A storm knocking out the power for 4
storm.
days.
I mean, there are a lot of things that can come up, and if you want to take care of your family, you need to have some things in stock in your home. If you have small children, you need to have diapers and wipes and medicine, and you need to have water,
Toilet paper.
it's wise. And I don't know why there are some people that just have, only extremists do that, and a lot of people only have about 3 days worth of food stored. Well, I mean, in Georgia, where my family lives, this past winter, my parents were without power for like almost a week. And the roads were bad, so they couldn't get out of the house, and that's in Georgia. Okay, so yeah, you just be smart.
Luke says he's
Take care
wearing
of
his
the
shirt
family.
right now. He says
Awesome.
he's rocking his Freedom Homestead shirt.
I gotta go.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
That's okay. But one thing I do want to mention really quick before we went on live, I was hanging out over at Sutton's Days, and she had a really, really good discussion on a budget pantry.
Yeah.
Talked a little bit about prepping, and just knowing like when your sales are, what things you should stock up on, and she had a lot of really fantastic tips. So later on, when you have about an hour, if you're folding laundry or whatever and want something playing in the background, listen to that live stream. There was a lot of really good information, and read the chat too, because a lot of people were throwing out some good information.
Speaking of storing food and preparing for stuff, someone says, can you store a spaghetti squash? Can you store those in a cool, dry place? Will they last?
Yes.
They won't go bad?
No, it's a winter squash. It's a winter squash
Yeah.
because they will keep for months.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Just give them a good.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Bro Farms. Yeah. If in the 90s it was water and potted meat. If all else fails, go to Spam.
Yeah. Let's see. Jump Off said, Tangi, tell them how long did it take you to go through your supplies when your family had that government shutdown? We still have, I will say this, we were not as prepared as we could have been, but
Right.
I still have stuff in the pantry that we had at that time, just because I can't even
We
tell
had
you how
just
much.
recently moved, so we had used a bunch of our stuff.
We had used some of our stuff, but
So as far as stocking up our pantry, it was probably about as low as it could have been that it's been in a couple of years.
but like I said, but I still have food
But if we didn't
from that
have
time,
it,
just
yeah.
because I've had it put it aside.
Yeah.
But yeah, lots of, and of course we do eat beans and rice. So, well, I don't now since I'm on keto, but at that time, beans and rice was part of our diet. So I know that's one thing that a lot of people say stock up on beans and rice, but like Lisa says, if you don't eat beans and rice, if that is not part of your diet, don't stock up on it.
Yeah.
Stock up on things that your family's actually going to eat. But yeah, I still have, let's see, I've got right now down in my deep freeze, I have a 5-pound bag of grits. We have lots of beans, rice, a lot of grains, pastas, things like that. So I mean, if it got dire, we would have been okay. The menu would have been boring, but we would have been okay. We would have had food to eat.
None to told Parker bye.
Okay.
He may be back.
Well, he's doing his homework, so he's probably gone for the rest of the
Well,
evening.
yeah, he's going to do his homework and then get in the shower for bed. So
Yeah.
he may be.
Potted meat during Katrina. So glad I know how to can now. Yes. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
well, and one thing that I will say this, one thing about stocking up food. If you want to have an emergency stash, you need to put things away where if you have a teenage boy that lives in your house, that they will not get to it.
Yeah.
Because there are some things that I have bought that were intended for our emergency stash that our son has eaten through.
You can stash away, okay, this is food for a week. And then if he finds it, that week's worth of food may have just been snack time. I mean,
Yes.
you know, I think most of us have been there, teenagers,
Yeah.
the bottomless pit stomach. Speaking of preparedness or preparing for stuff like this, I've been very blessed. I'll just put it that way. God has been very good over my years of growing up. I think there was only been one ice storm where we were out of power for 3 or 4 days, and that was pretty much it. I've never really felt like I had a want for anything or was going hungry or cold without power. But then through my job, I've been able to, I went to Texas when Hurricane Ike hit, and I was there with a rescue support squad, and we were going into towns, and we were there for 2 weeks with no water, no power. We were passing out MREs to people, tarps, and then when we went and fought wildfires in Oregon, I saw how stuff like that can happen, and people need to be prepared for that.
Absolutely.
And they don't. It's simple steps can get you on track very quickly. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't have to go out and do all of this right now.
Right.
But over the next couple of months, just an extra thing here and there
Exactly.
in your groceries. Just if you buy 3 cans of tuna, buy 4. Put that extra one away each time, and just before you know it, you've got extras to rely on over time. And,
Right.
and bottled water, or just storing water, gallons of water. I'm all
Yeah.
into these portable generators and battery powers now. But anyway.
Yeah. That is one thing we definitely need to work on is our water situation. But
We get complacent. We just get complacent
well, we lose our focus.
We're all just. I mean, we live in the technology world, and we take the electricity and everything for granted. I think.
Yeah.
If everybody had to live like Little House on the Prairie, 90% of our country would lose it in about 24 hours.
Christy said, what do y'all think about or know of Berkey water filters? I know that those are worth every penny. Do we have one? No. But I had looked into them at one time, and I think those are fantastic. If you can afford to get one, any sort of water filtration system, and also everyone needs to learn how to build a water filtration system. Have I ever built one? No. But I know charcoal is involved and a couple of buckets.
We do have water purifier tablets.
Yes, we do.
My friend who's been educating me on all this stuff, he was showing me, the different types, Life Straw versus other products. He's found stuff that he likes better. There's water bottles now that have built-in filters. There's pouches that have built-in filters now. So there's a ton of options out there. Ton of options.
Yeah. There's a lot of really good comments and questions. Let's see. Flip Flop said, Jack, you might know one of my brothers. He's a federal game warden on a refuge near you guys. He travels to the fires to the border. You may have worked.
I may
with
have worked with him or done some prescribed burns with him.
A couple people are saying Berkeys are great, life straws are great. M.I. Gardner, have we considered getting a hoop house? Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I'm also thinking about turning a couple of our raised beds into like a low tunnel kind of situation. I was looking at row covers the other day.
And even before we moved, I've been wanting to get a cattle panel and do one of those arbors.
Oh yeah.
And then Luke does it, and it brought it all back, and I was like, oh yeah, I've been wanting to do that. And so, yeah, I really want to get a couple of cattle panels and do some stuff with those.
If you don't know what we're talking about, Luke, one of his recent videos, he showed how to do a cattle panel arbor. So very, very cool to check it out.
I gotta hand it to you, Luke. I would not have put those things on my car and drove home like that. Good job. Good job. Glad you didn't have any accidents
Yeah.
or get a ticket.
Let's see. I use the 2-liter used soda bottle to store my water in. It is water safe and long lasting, easy to store. Actually, that's a good idea.
You know, there was a few months where we were getting not battle box. What was it? It was a Homestead
box.
No, we were getting the
Yeah.
Homestead box, and one month the Homestead box we got, that's a subscription box you can get, and they just put things in it. One month it was prepping. It was a preparedness box, and it had water tablets. It had the matches that will strike even if they're wet. It had the waterproof matches, little lanterns, some flashlights. I think a pocket knife and stuff. I mean, just a ferro rod to strike, make fire. That's pretty cool. I liked getting those boxes, and it was like
It was like
it's
Christmas.
like each month it's Christmas.
Right.
And what are we getting?
Yes, and Dirt Patch Heaven does have some good videos on growing in cold weather. She has a lot of those straw bale gardens. She had her greenhouse. A lot of really great info over there. Okay, Andrea, thank
Yeah.
you for hanging out with us tonight.
Cattle panel greenhouse.
Nancy, Kentucky. Do you know where Nancy, Kentucky is?
I have heard of Nancy,
Is that
Kentucky.
Eastern Kentucky?
I don't think so. I think it's not. I think it's fair. I don't think it's too far from us.
Really?
I think. I've heard of it.
Huh. I don't know. But
Yeah.
hi.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
I'll look it up real quick.
Hugo Culture, that's right. She does that as well.
We would love to do back to Luke though, we would love to do a hoop house or some sort of greenhouse.
South Central. Okay, well then it must be near us because
Yeah,
we're also
I've
South
heard,
Central.
I've heard it before. I've heard people refer to Nancy, Kentucky. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, Google Maps.
Oh me. Let's see. Yes, Keto Country Homestead has a hoop house, a cattle panel greenhouse that she built.
It's a little
She's
over
got-
an hour away from us. It says about almost an hour and a half. Let me see.
Lisa Johnson says she has a survival still, which
Oh,
is
I know where it's at.
distills water to purify it. That sounds cool.
I know where it's at.
Oh, well, she knows exactly where we're at. Oh, it's right out of Somerset. Okay.
Yeah. It's not too
Cool.
far from.
Are you going to be at any of the Kentucky gatherings?
It's not too far from Williamsburg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got an aunt that lives out that
Yeah.
direction. So we are planning on being at Stivers Homestead has a harvest celebration get together. Is it November 2nd?
Yeah, you were just talking about, you love the name of that. You love the idea.
Yes, I think that's really cool because that's what people used to do back in the olden days. is
Celebrate the harvest.
Celebrate the harvest.
Yes.
And then
That's November 2nd. That's in Frankfort area.
Kentucky.
But before that.
Before that, in September 14th.
Whew, got dizzy for a second.
Oh.
September 14th, near Land Between the Lakes, the Grand Rivers,
Good night, Myrna.
Paducah, near Paducah, Kentucky.
Yeah.
There's going to be the Heartland Homesteaders, Old Fashioned Picnic.
Yes.
And
very excited.
we're going to try to go to that. I have asked off work for both of those Saturdays, and if they give me those days off, we plan to be there.
Yep.
And looking
Flip
forward
flops,
to
are
it.
you going to be at that?
Yeah, is anybody watching going to be at any of those?
Oh, it would be so awesome.
Because it'd be awesome
oh, good.
to know.
Keto's going to be at the harvest celebration.
Keto Country is going to be there?
I will be home September 21st through the 29th. Let's see. Stivers Homestead on their live stream was talking about how they, well, you all know that Zach's stepfather passed away, and he was going to cook the meat,
Yeah,
right?
he was going to do all the meat and have it prepared.
So what they're doing,
That's out now.
Yeah, so what they're doing now is they are going to have a chili and soup cook-off.
Yeah.
So everyone is invited to bring a soup or a
Their
chili.
favorite silly.
Silly.
Favorite soup or chili.
But I just thought that's going to be so much fun. That is going to be
Yeah.
a good time. So we are really
And that's a
looking
good
forward to
idea.
that.
I mean, if it's a harvest celebration, people bring. Now, she said she was going to make her venison chili
Yeah, she's making a few different kinds of chili.
and white chili.
Yeah, white chili. And
Yeah, they just announced that about an hour ago. So if you want to go back and watch their video, probably about 20 minutes into their video, they start talking about the change in their get-together and what they're going to do. And they're going to have some giveaways. They're going to have, I guess, people get to vote for their favorite soup, favorite chili, and they will win some giveaways.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to
And
it.
he said that they're expecting right around 300 people.
Yeah.
So
Yep, we
that's
haven't
gonna
got
be
our
a big
tickets yet.
get-together.
It's no charge to go, but you do go. I think it's Eventbrite, and you have to get tickets just so that way they know how many people are coming.
Yeah, they want to know what to expect.
I know, Luke, it'd be so awesome to have you guys. Flip flops, the dates. Okay, so the first one that's coming up is September 14th, and that's the one at Land Between the Lakes.
Yeah, Grand River. You
it's
can
the
go
Heartland.
Stringfield Ridge.
Uh-huh.
Ridge has a
Stringfield
Ridge Farm has it on their their Facebook page.
Uh-huh.
And
Ooh, I could do keto chili.
and then November 2nd is Stivers Homestead, the fall harvest. What's it called?
It's a
Harvest celebration.
harvest celebration. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a get together.
It is. I'm very excited. I'm excited about both of those.
It's a gathering of our community of like-minded,
Yes, I'm also
people.
excited that we won't have to actually stay the night anywhere. We can. It's just gonna be a day trip
Yeah,
for us.
that's
We can
gonna be-
sleep in our own bed.
We can get up that morning, get there, spend the day, and come home, and it won't be that bad.
Yep. Let's see.
See,
Oh,
I
you won't
won't
be
be
at
there.
either. Oh. Do we celebrate Halloween?
Well, we don't celebrate it.
We'll get candy, that's it.
Yeah, my kids have dressed up for Halloween, but I'm not a fan of.
I guess you could say we've kind of grown out of it.
Well, yeah.
I stopped
Well,
dressing up
I'm
when
just
I was
talking about
10.
we've grown out of the idea of getting into that holiday.
Holiday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that day.
I stopped wanting to.
Leah, she knows
Yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh Lord.
Where are they located? Which
Who?
Green Gables? Which people are you asking about their location? But we don't celebrate it. Yeah, we just go get the discounted candy the day after.
Our kids have not actually done trick or treating in years. I mean, years.
Yeah.
And usually we would just take them to my parents' house and to my sister's house and just let them hang out.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Green Gables. Stivers that one is in Frankfort, Kentucky.
That's in Frankfort, Kentucky's capital.
Yeah. Let's see.
The other one is I think it's in Grand Rivers, Kentucky,
Grand River.
which it's close to the Paducah area, Land Between the Lakes. Lake Barkley, Kentucky Lake, two big lakes, beautiful area, area. And I think they said they're gonna have a lot of food there too. Of course, it's an old-fashioned picnic, and there's a famous restaurant nearby called Patty's, which we haven't eaten there yet.
No, we haven't.
And they're kind of known for their pies with what they call their maha meringue, and then their big 1-inch thick pork chops that are supposed to be amazing.
Yeah. Well, Brianna, I don't think you are odd at all. I think that's awesome. Let's see. Aunt Jenny Marie said, we're talking about going to the LBL gathering, but we never know if we can get away until close to time. I understand that.
Yeah, I've asked off work, but I haven't gotten anything.
Yeah, we
back
won't really
yet.
know until probably a couple of weeks beforehand.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Noah's Ark.
Yeah, sometimes we won't know till the week before.
Patty's on the pier. Flip-Flops knows all about it.
Planning on it. We're planning on it.
Some have turned Halloween into evil stuff. When I was growing up, it was just dressing up into cute costumes and getting candy, not all the stuff today.
Oh, Colby says they're going to be at their cabin.
Oh, in the
Or
mountains.
we would be. Or
Just said that they would be at their
for
cabin in
which
the mountains.
one?
On those dates, plural. So I'm guessing both. Let's see, flip-flop. That's how we see it. We should miss. Okay.
I went to the link of
Oh.
the Max Happy Homestead. I went to your cabin link just to see your availability, and yeah, you look like you're pretty booked up. I mean, I saw a few
but they said so
openings.
they're pretty sure they'll be able to come. Yay!
Yes.
Yes, hope that would be awesome. That
Yeah,
would be
we hope
awesome.
so. That'd be awesome. That would be really cool.
Yes, it would.
I know Parker would like to see Aiden again.
Oh, Stormy Ridge. Hey, my family lives near Paducah and Greenville. They have taken us to Patty's excellent food. Yeah, I'm excited about going
I
there.
hear lots of good things about Patty's.
Yeah, it's funny because I mean we've gone to one restaurant. We went a few years ago to this place that's like everybody raves about their barbecue, and we went and we were like, really?
I mean, it's good.
It was good.
It was good.
but it wasn't great.
But it wasn't. It wasn't great. But I guess the big draw is it's buffet style.
It's buffet.
So
yeah.
you can just sit there and eat and just gorge yourself.
Aunt Jenny Marie said, Brian just yelled out, "Oh, Patty's! I think he can almost taste the pork chop now. It's all great." That sounds
I've heard
good.
things about that pork chop.
Oh, okay, cool.
What?
Max Happy Homestead said the Stivers get together. They'll only be 3 hours away with a
really?
milk. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Milker. Okay.
With
good.
the milker.
Okay. I was like, what? Okay. Let's see. I was gonna say, Misty. I don't know if you watch or have ever heard of Stacey Lynn Harris, but you sound just like her. Every time, if he's playing one of your videos in the background and I don't know who he's listening to, I was like, is he watching a Stacey Lynn Harris video? And then I'm like, oh, that's Misty. But yeah, the sound of your voice and your accent, they sound so much alike.
Yeah, sure do.
Oh, gardening over yonder says, like your shirt.
Thank you very much. These are our Freedom Homestead shirts with our logo on it. We really like them.
Yeah, thanks, Kathy, for being here. Let's see.
And these are on our.
Thank you, Christina.
These are on our. We have the links if anybody wants one.
Yeah, we're selling those shirts.
On our
mean
Facebook
to keep yawning.
page. I think if you go back to some of our videos, the links on our videos in the description.
Yeah, we do have a store, and we were trying to keep the prices reasonable, because we know how it is to want to get a shirt.
I
and
think the
it's like,
shirt. I think
whoa,
the
that's
shirt's
a lot.
$15, but then by the time you pay shipping, you're paying about $20 or $21, something like that.
After shipping, you're paying what you would pay before shipping on other shirts.
Yeah.
So,
But
we do try to keep
We
it.
would like to get.
Good night, Luke and Cindy in Geneva. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you. Good night, guys. I was gonna say we would like to get a bunch printed up and have here at the house, and so when we do go places, we would have some on hand. That way there would be no shipping cost, and you could just buy the shirt.
Yeah, Misty, you'll love Stacy Lynn. She is gorgeous and she is awesome, and I love her. Tell her Tangy sent you. She loves me too.
You have that proof.
I do. I have her on video saying, "I love Tangy."
Yeah.
She's awesome.
You need to go back and watch our last year's video at the HOA.
Homesteaders, yeah.
Yeah, we got a awesome. We hung out with Stacy Lynn Harris one afternoon, and her family's very cool.
Oh,
and,
her family is so awesome.
And we got to meet through her. She's really good friends with Creek Stewart. Now, if you don't know who Creek Stewart is, he's got his own television show
Good
on
night,
the Weather
Christine.
Channel, SOS, like How to Survive, and Creek was gonna show up last year
Thank you, Becky.
at HOA,
Yeah, well,
but he didn't.
they were trying to, yeah.
He was gonna try to at least come to it. He didn't get to, but his family showed up. His parents showed up. His mom and dad came. We got to meet them. It's just amazing who just randomly pops in, and you kind of get connected with people that you've been following and meet. And that's what's so great about these meetups here. I can't wait to meet some of you guys.
Yeah. Brianna, yes, I do watch A Farmhouse Full. I've been watching her for years. Love her channel.
You know what? We've gone over our
Oh,
hour.
wow. Tangy Call in Designs, Fayetteville, Tennessee. They could print that shirt Jack is wearing for about $8 or less per, since it's only one color they will ship to.
Huh.
I'm trying to think, that's about what we get our shirts for, isn't it? I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Yeah, probably.
we'll have to go back and
if
look.
we get them printed directly to us, yeah, it's going to be a lot cheaper. If you order it through them, yeah.
Lisa, let me tell you, I've been awake since before 5 this morning. And then I was just like, I'm just going to go ahead and get
Yeah,
up.
she keeps slumping lower and lower.
I know. I'm tired. And I've been saying it since what? 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I said,
need
well,
to go to
maybe we
bed.
should just do a 30-minute live show instead of a whole hour. And she's like, yeah, I need to go to bed. And before you know it, we've already gone over an hour.
Yeah, and I'm usually asleep by 9 o'clock. But
So we probably do need to wrap this up.
yeah, it's just we get to talking to y'all and we have so much fun that we forget that we need to log off. Well, there's Homestead Dad. Any news? Any news for us?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, wasn't a due date today or
yes,
soon?
you made it.
I made it.
It's a
We talked about him earlier.
Yeah.
We're just like, where's he at? And we were talking about homeschooling. We
No
started
baby yet.
our homeschool today, and we were talking about other people that homeschool.
Yeah.
A lot more than just our two. Some have 5, 6, 7.
yeah. He's gonna have 7.
So no baby
any
yet.
day now. Now, it's
Yeah.
funny how that reads though. It looks like I made it. That's what it looks
No
like.
baby yet.
No baby yet.
Any minute. He
Oh
says
my
any minute.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
So in my mind, he's like somewhere in the hallway of a hospital,
or at home.
or at home.
His
yeah.
wife is a doctor.
I think.
She could deliver her own baby.
Yeah, I think maybe they are.
Do y'all do home births?
They're doing what do you call it?
A home birth?
What do you call them? A midwife?
Oh, a
type
midwife.
thing?
Yeah.
I don't know if they do that or not. Either him or somebody was mentioning that, and I don't
No
know.
home birth,
No
yeah.
home birth. No home birth. Yeah. Okay. I might have heard somebody else talking about that.
Midwife at the hospital. Gotcha.
Midwife at the hospital. So maybe I did hear that.
Yeah.
Well, we're praying for you, and we
yes.
hope everything turns out great.
Looking
and that
forward to seeing and hearing
Mama
of
and baby
another
are
Homestead
good
baby.
and healthy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very, very exciting.
Yeah.
And you guys, if you guys are not familiar with Homestead Dad's channel, go over there, subscribe, binge watch all the videos. Such a okay.
2 or 3 weeks ago, we got to meet him.
Sweet guy,
And
sweet
it was
family, sweet kids.
Such a joy meeting him.
It really was.
Yes.
It really, really was. Just had such a great time meeting everybody out there. Yeah, we got to meet. Well, if we list everybody, we'll leave people out. But we met the hesitant homesteader. We met Homestead Dad, Max Happy Homestead, of course Pratt family, Runaway. Oh, good grief! What was
Noah's
the other?
Ark.
Yes, Noah's Ark was there. North Star.
North Star
Prepstetter.
Prepstetter.
There was just
And
so
these are
many.
people that we hadn't met before. Well, we'd met the Pratts before. But then the Aldermans were there.
Good night, whole picture. Thanks for being here. He does make a good dinosaur. That is very true. And can actually dance very well in a dinosaur suit.
Yeah.
Whereas I was not wearing a dinosaur suit and I didn't know what I was doing. I
can't
know
say
why.
nothing because I didn't even attempt
Let
it.
me
so
tell
I
you,
can't laugh at anybody.
I was like, up until the very, like, they're like, just go out there. It's like, this is it. This is the one we're going to record. I was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So did I practice it all? No. Have I ever even seen the dance? Only my daughter doing it one time. So basically I get out there, and as soon as I get out there and the music starts, I thought, what in the world am I doing? I don't know any of these things. It was horrible. It was horrible.
Then you got
It was horrible.
You got 8-year-old kids out there just rocking it, and we're like, "What were you?" I mean, I wasn't even trying it. I was filming it. Got it on film.
Oh, it was awful. It was so bad.
Got the proof.
I mean, I'm standing there watching everybody else going, what am I doing here again? And of course, my daughter can dance like nobody's business. And at one point, she even pushes me because I'm like 2 steps behind everybody. And I was like right like in her space. It's just like,
you were cramping
go
her
up
style.
there. I was.
Yeah.
Oh, well. That's okay. But yeah, I can do a mean achy breaky heart. I'm kidding, I can't. I've never tried.
What was the line dance everybody used to do? Not the
It was the achy breaky.
no, like the electric slide.
Oh, I don't know.
Like one of the real popular line dancing. I think it was the electric slide. I think it was. Did that, but anyway, we were gonna wrap it up. And then Jeff shows up.
Yeah, then Jeff shows up, and then we have
And then it just gave us a shot of adrenaline.
Yeah. Electric slide.
The electric slide, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I think that was before my time.
We could bring that back. After stuff's, every 20, 30 years. And it's supposed to come around again and be the new fad. The old is new.
When I was in high school, let's see, Macarena came out.
No, let's not bring that back.
What was the other
That's
one?
one you don't want to bring back.
I remember people doing the achy breaky heart dance, and what was the other one? There was another, not electric slide. There was another line dance that everybody was doing.
The hustle.
Let's keep the Macarena dead. I agree.
Yeah, Homestead Dad says, Jack, you and I can bring it back. We'll bring back the electric slide.
Oh my word. The watermelon crawl. Oh yeah, I do remember that one.
Crawl.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. Yeah, because I'm 7 years younger than him, so some of these dances he's talking about, I'm like,
Let's just all do
that's before my time.
the Bugs Bunny episode where the Hatfield and McCoy does the square dance. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Boot, scoop, and boogie. That's
The
one
boot, scoop,
too.
boogie.
I remember that
Twirl,
one too.
twirl, twist and twirl. Grab your partner like a flying squirrel.
Good grief.
Y'all remember that?
Oh, the Hustle came out when Noah's Ark was in the 7th grade. Yeah, I don't.
Or Thriller.
Thriller, I do
The
know that
Thriller
one.
dance.
I do
Yeah.
know that one. I was apparently, much to my parents' chagrin, I was very much a Michael Jackson fan when I was a kid. I even told my grandmother when I was 3 years old that I was going to marry Michael Jackson. I loved Michael Jackson
Lisa
so
says
much.
she was a 50s and 60s kid. So she was staying alive. Probably.
My middle son and I like to dance and to sing in the rain. Oh, nice. Homestead River Dance Challenge. Now that
River dance.
is going to be awesome.
The Homestead Dad. The Michael Flaherty of homesteading.
Aunt Jenny Marie said, yes, promenaded right off a cliff, I think.
There you
exactly.
go. Promenade.
Now, promenade.
Oh me, this has really turned a corner, and people are gonna tune in and say, "What kind of channel is this?"
Oh, that's so funny.
Michael Flatley.
Oh my goodness. He's got nothing on me. Oh, that is too funny.
Oh man. Oh well. Well, I guess we do need to wrap this up. We've gone way over our normal hour.
The show went downhill.
The show.
That's what Homestead Dad said. It's kind of combo you
The
ever.
show went downhill when
I
he showed
agree.
up.
I agree.
Well.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is the after show.
No,
Brianna's right. This is the after show.
That's the way it is when we all get together. Like when we were up there talking, we were just goofing off and having fun.
Oh yeah.
And that, I mean,
It was a good time.
obviously you talk about your homestead and gardening, but
We
you
talk about canning. We talk about canning meat.
You also just joke around and goof off, and we just we enjoy the time spending with each other, and it's weird. It's like after about 30 minutes with somebody, it seems like you've known them for years.
Patricia's pulling for the River Dance Challenge.
That takes some river dancing takes some skill.
Yes, because you have to be like stiff from the waist up, and then from the waist down, you're like rubber.
Stretch Armstrong
There you go.
from the waist down.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Okay.
tell you what, guys, if there's any way that some of you can try to make it to any of those get-togethers in Kentucky, we would love to meet you guys. I know it's not our get-together, but we look forward to going, and I hope some of you are there.
Dino Homestead River Dance.
I want to see him do the river dance in his T-Rex suit.
Yes, exactly. Just
That would be
clogging.
hilarious.
Yes. Now
His
that's clogging.
Short
I know
little
that
arms
is.
river dancing.
Okay, I'm delirious now. You guys have an amazing night. Don't forget to check out our mods and their channels because they are such
Yes.
wonderful people.
Thank you
You'll
to
just
all
want
of
to
our
spend all your
moderators.
time with them. Jennifer at Chaos and Grace, Homestead Dad, Max Happy Homestead, Jump Off A, if he's still here, I don't know where he went.
1870s.
1870s Homestead was here for a minute.
Yeah, thank you to everybody that helps moderate.
Everybody. Let's see, did I say Chaos and Grace, Max?
Yeah.
Homestead Dad.
And whether we got 100 people watching or just 20 people watching, we have a good time.
Yes, we do.
We
So
just
thank
enjoy
y'all
it.
so much. Good night, Tara. Good night, Mandy.
Yeah.
Good night, Noah's Art. Good night, everybody. We've got another day. Yes, baby pictures. Hopefully soon. We are anticipating.
Yeah. Hope it goes well.
Yeah. Let's see. Thank y'all again. Good night,
Good night, guys. Thank you.
and
Thank
have
you,
a
thank you,
pleasant
thank you.
tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, signing off. Good night, everyone.
Good night, y'all.